Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Tim Tebow Dynasty, and we've made it to episode 50. Today we're taking on the Buffalo Bills. We previously played the Bills on episode 14, which we won 35 to 17. Now coming into the game, both the Jaguars and the Bills are competing for the playoffs. So a loss here would eliminate the Bills basically from making the playoffs this year. A win would guarantee that we win our division, which we basically already have done, because I'm awesome. The good players on this Bills defense are right side linebacker Manny Lawson, who's a 93. They have free safety Jarius. I'm not saying that right. Jerry is Bird, who's a 96. Stephon Gilmore at corner, who's an 87. And defensive end Mario Williams, who's an 87. So they do have a couple good players. I should be able to win this game. The only issue is that I'm still down to only 3 wide receivers, with both Golden Tate and Zach Meow still out for one more week with injury. So, without two of my better receivers, I don't really like Dwayne Harris as much as Zach Meow, so we're not going to try forcing him to be involved. Justin Blackman makes a great catch right there for 35 yards. So yeah, I'm not going to really try getting Dwayne Harris too involved. I'm mostly going to be going to my running backs and Mercedes Lewis and Justin Blackman. This was an awful play. Just had to get rid of it instead of taking a huge sack. My offensive line is going to have one of their worst games of the season today. Just a heads up. Again, I got blitzed like crazy on 2 straight plays. My offensive line struggles horribly picking up that blitz.
Excellent job of executing in these spots last week. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And that rushing touchdown marks Tim Tebow's 10th this season. With 4 games to go after this, he only needs 4 more to break Cam Newton's 13 touchdowns. Wait, Cam Newton said it at 14. Oh, he needs five more 5 more touchdowns to break Cam Newton's record. And we got the ball back near the end of the first quarter. Our defense did its job and held them to no score. So, hopefully our offensive line could do theirs, and we can start getting something moving this drive. That was a risky throw. Luckily, Blackman beat his man. Now he has 69 yards. Again, we need to get him about 130 yards today, so that he stays on pace to break Calvin Johnson's yards in a season by a receiver. Well, receiving yards.
Lewis is in the slot receiver role for this upcoming snap. He's scrambling now. He's got room.
If my offensive line isn't going to block, I'm just going to run. I've already set the record for rushing yards by a quarterback in a season. Let's see if I can make top 10 for rushing yards all time in a season. I think I have a shot, especially if I get 2,000. Jones Drew's actually having a pretty nice game on the ground. 4 carries, 17 yards. Not a bad start. I need to get him more involved. Cotton Deacon more involved when he comes in. Got a nice block there, but he kept coming to the inside instead of outside. He probably could have made it closer to the end zone there.
The Jaguars have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so
My left tackle keeps getting beat on the edge. I think he gets beat like 4 or 5 times today. It's a real problem for us. But looks like we're about to score and hopefully take a lead here. Alright, so we get the ball back, and our defense gave up another touchdown, so it's still tied up 14-14. This game's probably going to be real close, especially since I can't be throwing a ton. Don't want anybody else to get hurt, and I'm already down to 3 wide receivers. So we will just run it ourselves, and we get out of bounds. 62 yards in the first half. Pretty nice. Now on paper, I should be destroying this Bills defense, considering the game we put up against the Lions, and the Lions did have a better defense. So I don't understand how they're putting so much pressure on me when the Lions had, especially the Lions had a better defensive line than the Bills do. But apparently my offensive line is just struggling today. See, 3 guys are on me right there. That's Lawson's first sack of the day. And it's not because the Bills have better corners. The Lions had 2 good corners. The Bills have 1. So the Lions had a good free safety. The Bills have a good free safety. The difference is the Lions had like 9 out of their 11 starters were actually really good. The Bills only have like 4. So, and we take another sack right there because my left tackle can't block. I should probably kick a field goal, but I'm going to go for it. 4th and 11. This might come back and haunt me later if I don't pick this up. Yep, I should have thrown it to Blackman on that play. So we turn it over on 4th down instead of going up by a field goal. The Bills come back and kick their own field goal. So now we're down by 3. Ace Sanders gets like his 2nd catch of the game. We got a minute left in the first half. Hopefully that's enough time for us to drive down the field, either tie it up or take a lead before halftime. And I take another sack because my offensive line again refuses to block people. They've been improving since season 1, but I don't know what's going on with my offensive line. I don't know if they just need to replace everybody. I don't know if we need a new coach. It's definitely not my play calling, that's for sure. And here comes, there's another guy just running through the offensive line. I had, like 2 seconds on that play. So here we go, 3rd and like 26. There's no way I'm picking this up. Yep. So now it's 4th and 7 because we got 19 yards on that play. I guess I'm going for it again. 45 seconds. If I don't pick this up, they're definitely scoring. They have 1 timeout. Yeah, my offensive left tackle, who's supposed to be one of my best offensive linemen, gave up another sack on a crucial 4th down. So now, 22 seconds before halftime, we're down by 10. This is ridiculous. Blackman makes a nice catch to get us to the 40 with 18 seconds left. Still got 2 timeouts. I have done it before, so it's not out of the question where I could drive down for a field goal. I think I did it like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But yeah, I could do it. So I can pick up some of these yards with my legs, get a nice block out of bounds, down to the 41-yard line, 12 seconds. Now if I could just get Justin Blackman open on the right side of the field here, I should be able to hit him deep. He does not get open. I'll pick up the yards with my legs. And that's enough for a field goal. Alright, so we're back in the second half. We get the ball to start. We are down by 1 touchdown. But a quick word from our non-sponsor. Many of you know that I love ice cream. Well, my favorite ice cream is called Cool Hoss. Awesome ice cream. They have many delicious flavors. They also have ice cream sandwiches, which are pretty good too. My favorite ice cream of theirs is the pint-sized campfire s'mores. It's delicious. It's vanilla ice cream with marshmallows, chocolate squares, graham marshmallow swirl. It's pretty good. So if you know where you can get some Cool Hoss, you can order it online, and they'll mail it to you. Try it for yourself. It's my favorite ice cream. All right, so our offensive line gave up 6 sacks in the first half. You can clearly see that I've been having to run a whole bunch. I have 7 carries for 105 yards. We've been going to Jones-Drew a little bit. Need to get him more involved. But our offensive line is struggling. It's just not their game today. Yeah, awful throw. Nobody was open. I don't get the tackle. That was a bad throw. The Bills can't take advantage of it, though, and we're still only down by 7. And Justin Blackman came down with that one. I thought that was a bad throw. He did not look like he beat his man. But again, those are 50-50 jump balls, which he should come down with 50% of the time, which he rarely ever does. That was a good catch by Justin Blackman, though. Jones-Drew with a catch out of the backfield with a nice block to pick up the first down. First and goal from the 6-yard line. If we score here, we tie it up.
They've got a first down now after that catch. As good as it gets. Touchdown.
And Mercedes Lewis with a rare touchdown this season. He hasn't been involved in our offense as much. I'm not trying to go to him much. But that did tie up the game. We still tied up 24-24 with Cotton Deacon getting the handoff. Nice 5-yard carry. His only touch of the game so far. We have Stephen Ridley at wide receiver for some reason. Not throwing to him. Mercedes Lewis with another catch. Oh, I thought he was injured for a second. He has 6 catches today. Pretty exciting stuff. Not very many yards, but we can work on those. And again, we take another sack. That is Manny Lawson's 3rd one today. 2nd and 17.
Jones-Drew's a running back normally, but this time lined up as a receiver in the slot. He is brought down at the
scramble for 4 yards. Almost took a sack again. Luckily, we could turn that into a positive gain. And this is a bad throw by me right here. Yeah. No, luckily it was not intercepted. We should definitely punt. We have yet to pick up a 4th down today. And I don't know if this one's going to be any different. No. Alright, so we turn the ball over yet again. And they still can't capitalize. The Bills' quarterback is E.J. Emmanuel. I probably said that wrong, but he was a garbage quarterback in real life anyways. We're in the 4th quarter. Looking to take the lead. Our first lead of the game, hopefully. And hopefully we can walk away with our 11th win of the season.
So many ways to overcome your quarterback getting hit and sacked. Throw the football quicker, keep the tight end.
But my offensive line continues to struggle. Here we have another 4th down. And this time we pick it up. Dwayne Harris makes a nice catch, his 3rd of the game.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
This game's a little bit of a change of pace. compared to what we've been experiencing recently with our blowouts. This one, unfortunately, is rather close. I prefer it not to be this close. But my offensive line, another sack. They struggle. They're not good. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know if you guys like these guys. But the offensive line in Jackson, and another sack. That time we turned the ball over. And they got a field goal from that. They were in field goal range. Their offense couldn't do anything but kick a field goal. Cotton Deacon with 2 nice blocks to get us into field goal range ourselves on one play. And they have an injury.
I don't even want to speculate what the injury is, but I think it's safe to say by just watching the player, he's in a lot of pain, and I hope it's not serious.
Almost took another sack. Turn it into a 5-yard gain. We got 3 minutes left. If we could score a touchdown here, I think we'd be pretty set for the win. The problem is our offensive line can't block today. Justin Blackman gets enough for the first down, and the clock continues to run, which is great for us if we can score. Maurice Jones-Drew trying to duck under people for some reason. Picks up 1 yard. That was a weird play.
Lewis is moved from the tight end position to the slot. Tackled at the 18.
And I don't know how I stumbled at the beginning of that run, but I only get 3. I was looking for the first down. And it's going to be the 2-minute warning. Yep, 2-minute warning. So that the clock stops. 3rd and 6. And I fumbled. 4th and inches. We're going for it. We could kick a field goal and tie it, but if we pick up this first down, we might. Nope. So, several bad blocks, and that's going to wrap up the game because our defense can't get us the ball back. So again, I still had that bet with the coach. Looks like next week we'll play in Tom Brady in the New York Jets. And in that game, I could only throw the ball 20 times since we lost today. Unfortunately, our offensive line gave up 12 total sacks. So, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And come back for more.
Quote, terrible. Even saying, quote, we don't look at him as a quarterback.